Linking is the process of smoothly connecting your words together so you don't sound choppy when speaking English. It can be a challenging thing to learn how to do, and linking some ending consonant sounds to a beginning vowel sound can be especially hard for non-native speakers. If you'd like to learn how native speakers smoothly link final consonants to initial vowels, stay tuned and I'll explain. Hi, I'm Lori from Pronunciation Pro. In each of my videos, I provide just a snippet of information about American English pronunciation. A snippet is a small amount of something, so the goal is to just tackle one small skill at a time to help make your job of learning to speak the language fluently a little bit easier. I had a request from a viewer to make a video about how to link the word all to other words that begin with vowels. I'm definitely going to do that in this video, but this is a bigger issue than just the word all. In general, many of my students have difficulty with smoothly linking words that end with consonants to words that begin with a vowel. And final N actually seems to be the consonant that's the hardest for most of my students to link to vowels. What happens most frequently is that they end up omitting that ending consonant in an effort to keep the flow of the sentence going. They either cut their voice off very abruptly where the ending consonant should be, and their speech then sounds choppy, or they omit the ending altogether and their speech sounds imprecise and unclear. Let me give you an example. If I separate my words completely in this phrase, it will sound like this. I see all of them. Very choppy and pretty slow, huh? If I try to speed it up and keep the normal flow of the sentence going, but I don't pronounce the ending L and instead just cut my voice off to mark its place in the word, it will sound like this. I see of them. Still choppy, right? And it makes your listener have to guess what that word was. I see of them. If I try to smooth out this phrase by completely eliminating the L ending altogether, it will sound like this. I see of them. Because I'm omitting the L in all, it sounds like I'm saying of instead of all of. I see of them. That's confusing to your listener, and it really makes them work hard to understand you. So how do you link those final consonants to initial vowels in a smooth manner? Well, here's what native speakers do. When the next word begins with a vowel, we treat that ending consonant like it's the beginning of the next word. So we basically move that ending consonant sound onto the beginning vowel. So for example, all of would look like this. All of. Native speakers do this without even thinking about it because we learned this skill as we were just beginning to learn to talk as toddlers. However, as a non-native speaker, you may have to put some effort into learning how to do this and practice it very deliberately. One quick note about linking that final L. You've probably learned that final L is a dark L, ol, and the L in initial word position is a light L, l. This is correct. So how do you move that final L into an initial word position and keep it sounding like a dark L? Well, this is not a super important distinction to make, but if you feel like your L just doesn't quite sound right when you use the technique of moving it over onto that vowel, here's my tip. The light L is made with your tongue tip touching the back of your upper front teeth. So to preserve that dark L sound, anchor your tongue tip on the back of your lower front teeth as you move into that L and link it to the next word, all of. So I'm going to contrast the light L with the dark L in this phrase so you can hear the difference. Light L would be all of. And dark L would be all of. Not a huge difference, so again, this is not something to worry too much about. And now I need to mention something about linking final T to a vowel. If that T is falling between vowel sounds as the two words are linked, we tap the T. Some people call this a flap T. It basically sounds like a very light, quick D sound. So in a phrase like right away, the T is falling between vowel sounds as we link those two words together, so we would tap it, and it would sound like this: right away, right away. Okay, let's practice this linking skill in some sentences. I'm going to say the sentence once, then just the phrase with the consonant to vowel linking, and then I'm going to say the whole sentence again. I really encourage you to press the pause button after I say the sentence the second time and see if you can say it just like I did, linking your words together using this technique. Ready? Let's do this. Get in the car. Get in. Get in the car. All of us are here. All of. All of us are here. He will be here in a minute. In a. He will be here in a minute. I think it's nice. Think it's. I think it's nice. It looks good on you. Good on. It looks good on you. I spilled soda all over my shirt. All over. I spilled soda all over my shirt. Put on your coat, please. Put on. Put on your coat, please. We need some pie on every table. On every. We need some pie on every table. Do we have the right type of paper? Type of. Do we have the right type of paper? I need to work on that. Work on. I need to work on that. As I mentioned earlier, this type of linking maybe won't feel very natural to you to begin with, so start with really listening to native speakers and seeing if you can identify places in their speech where they're doing this linking of final consonants to initial vowels. And as you practice this skill more and more in your own speech, you'll eventually find yourself linking your words together without having to concentrate so hard. When it comes to establishing new patterns of muscle movement, it's all about repetition, so stick with it. I want to thank you for watching my video. I have so much fun doing this. If you found this one to be helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel and share it with people you know. And do let me know in the comments section below if there's any topic you'd really like me to cover in a future one. In the meantime, happy practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.